Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're doing wonderfully well. Welcome to October 2022. There is a full moon in your sign on the 9th, and I think with Jupiter being in your sign in retrograde, there's been this energy perhaps of everything that could go wrong going wrong. I think you'll find with this full moon, there is this empowering energy that brings new beginnings. It is the beginning of a brand new lunar cycle. There is an increasing energy, this energy of force and power increasing. And there is a bit of a need for independence, for some sort of new experience, for some sort of pushing beyond previous limitations. Aries, if you would be interested, you could book a reading on the website rubyreadstarot.com if you haven't already become a member here and support the channel for exclusive perks. Do subscribe and leave me a comment. I love it when you do that. Let's breathe. Let it all go, Aries. Let's have one more. Deep breath in for me. Alright, Aries, let's get some energy for Aries, the Aries Collective, and their highest and best good for October 2022 with this full moon in their sign. Let's get some messages for the sign of Aries, the Aries Collective, for October 2022, for the sign of Aries, the Aries Collective, for October 2022. Aries, I think with Mercury re-entering Libra, there is a need for diplomacy and communication, especially when it comes to finding solutions. In October, there are decisions. Aries. That's the Judgment card, Major Arcana. I think you might be making a lot of decisions about finality in your life. There are things, chapters, episodes, like even old ghosts that you've got to make now or never kind of decisions about, Aries. That's the Four of Swords. I love that energy for you because it's like, make your peace with these decisions, okay? Decide, stick to your decision, and once and for all, like, close the coffin on it. Let it be. You can't sow a seed and then dig it up every day to see if it's grown. You've got to have faith in the process, and I feel like there is something, a decision that needs to be made about something that really needs to be put to sleep, you know, something that you may need to take a much necessary pause or break or rest on, something where, I mean, I love this Four of Swords energy because if you look in the card, you see the figure is obviously still enough to focus on whatever this image is on the stained glass window, you know, whatever the picture is. And sometimes where you're being put in a position or where you're making the decision even to take a break or a pause, you allow yourself enough time, enough consciousness, enough free space to see the patterns, you know, the patterns in your life, the patterns in your decisions, and where it is that you can really increase your consciousness after really observing what you're viewing, you know, what you're taking some time to pause and observe about yourself or about a situation or about, you know, decisions that really need your commitment to. And sometimes, Aries, when we are digging up past ghosts or we're digging up things from the past, more often than not, you naturally block yourself. So it's really important for you to commit to a side, to a decision, to a choice, and just work with that, you know, really put all the other anxious energy down and really see what it is that you can do to just commit to some stillness. 7 of Wands. I feel as if you may have really felt like you had to fend off a lot of attacks or a lot of opinions. It may have felt like a bit of a frazzled energy where you may have really had to hold your own. Aries, there may have been an energy of defense, of feeling defensive, of really having to... These messages fell into my lap. The Moon card and the 6 of Cups. There is Piscean energy here. It's almost about things that were hidden, things that you didn't know about, something that felt really familiar or really nostalgic. And there were a lot of things that weren't necessarily present. And so the Moon card indicates that there is somewhere where there is a need for you to really illuminate on the 6 of Cups. Can be reconciliations. You need to really get into the truth of what it is about this particular decision that you know is familiar, okay? That's the King of Pentacles. Could be in regards to a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. This energy it's regal, it's powerful, you know, it commands authority, it's good with finances, it's really abundant, it's fruitful, it's secure, it's stable energy. And that's the 4 of Wands, which for me is the 11-11 card. If you look on the card, there is an image of a pair celebrating victoriously. So it's almost as if you've got to walk out of this pause, this break, this hold, this decision of conflict, or really having to fight to hold your own, and where it is that's really using up a lot of your energy. You've got to use that energy instead to really look at what wasn't illuminated, what really wasn't apparent at the time. It's almost like retrace your steps. It's almost like go back in time, go back to a place where you were happier, where it felt happier. You are being asked to make progress, especially where there are commitments involved, Aries. That's the 3 of Pentacles, and that's the Ace of Pentacles. So it seems as if, and that's the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the cup of the deck. And that's the Queen of Cups. So it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I feel as if October is lucrative for you. There's obviously a lot of abundance available to you in regards to a home space. It's creating generational wealth. It's business investments. It is the home space. And it's what you create within. Do yourself a favor and understand that the prison of your own making, you're really kind of responsible for wriggling out those nooses and those ropes. Take the blindfold off, Aries. Nobody's going to come and save you. You kind of got to come and save yourself, because this is a bit of an irrational fear kind of thing. I think you've got to look at your irrationalities, you've really got to look at your fears, and you've really got to look at where it is that there is so much healing that needs doing, you know. Those swords are obviously creating some sort of limitation, and there is a lot that can be gained, especially in matters of confidence. You've kind of got to decide about the way that you're looking at yourself and the direction that you're really taking yourself in. And both are a state of mind. So thinking about setting yourself free gives you the opportunity to really make lifestyle changes that lead to a lot of prosperity for you, Aries. These decisions have a lot to do with where you've got to really look at the patterns in your life and what it is that you can do to illuminate the truth about what you truly want. Don't be afraid to get really still and invest in your growth. There is a lot of dedication, time, and devotion necessary in growth. Aries, if you enjoyed the reading, do give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I love it when you do that. Become a subscriber, so hit the subscribe button and book a reading at rubyreadstarot.com. I can't wait to hear from you.